Hello, Soul Light. Great to connect with you. So for this reading, we're going to be looking at your career, your projects, and your love life. And I'm also hearing health for some of you. So it could be health, wellness, your body, but we're going to look at the main areas of your life. Now that love life could be relationship, it could be partnership, it could be significant other, it could be family. Those of you that are wanting a relationship in your life, a significant other or partner, that will come into this reading. But also your career and finance. What's coming up for you as far as career and finance? There seem to be a lot of changes in the collective right now within the next few months, and definitely September, October on seems to be a big turning point. So as always, I like to help and facilitate the change and give a little bit of a heads up before 1/1 of what's coming up to help everyone better prepare. As always, these are general readings. Trust your intuition. My perception is to go with your first intuitive hit, whatever card or crystal is calling you to go with that. For some of you, it could be one pile, or I call them soul stories. Sometimes all of them have messages. Sometimes they're kind of chronological and unfolding. We'll see how this unfolds. As always, the timestamps are in the description box, as well as other ways to connect with me and anything upcoming offerings that I have. This is going to be soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. I'm going to pause the video here so you can get a closer look if you haven't already. Honestly, my perception is one way to really develop your intuition very strong and to become even more psychic is you already know, right? When you came on this video, there was something that drew you. There was a card or a crystal speaking to you. So I kind of play that game with myself. I like to just choose which one I'm drawn to or which ones. I'm going to be doing a meditation also to tune in and to align to the frequency of the energies that are coming in to support you more. If you want to hang out for that, stick with me. Otherwise, you can skip ahead to the timestamps. Soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let's get a better look. All right, if you stayed with me and you didn't jump ahead to the timestamp, let's just, if you're in a place where you can close your eyes, feet on the ground, get in a comfortable, relaxed position back into the sits bones, and just connect into your spinal column. Notice how you're supported. Feel the energy in through the pelvis, back in the sits bones, that you're being supported in the position that you're in. And this is representing the support of the position you're in on earth, that you're supported through the changes you're going through. You're supported in your new directions. You're supported in your new endeavors. And you're supported in your relationships. So go ahead and take a deeper breath in, pause at the top, release the breath through the nose all the way down to the soles of the feet, connect into the soles of the feet. There are chakras on the soles of the feet. Full body breath up from the soles of the feet, up through the crown chakra. Pause at the top and release the breath, letting the out breath be a little longer than the in breath. And just begin to envision, picture, imagine, sense, see, and feel the support. You're supported and guided by your own inner guidance, your higher self. You're supported and guided by the spirit team, your spirit guides. You are supported and guided by God, by the universe. You are supported and guided by your own inner knowing. You are supported and guided. You are protected. You are taken care of. You are in good hands. Now relax into the support. Picture, imagine, sense, see, and feel this support. You can feel it through your spinal column, how you're supported. Spinal column supporting your body. The muscles, tissues, organs of your body are supported. They're placed in just the right place. You can feel that support. They're all the muscular system, all the skeletal system. Now take a breath in and the next breath out. Relax even more and feel that support around you. Feel the support of your own inner guidance, your higher self. Feel the support of spirit. Feel the support of the spirit realm. Feel the support for where you are in your life and what's unfolding. All right. Take another look if you like to. Soul story number 1, soul story number 2, soul story number 3. Hello, soul story number 1. So if you chose these cards and this crystal, zoisite, just see if you can see, it's beautiful green. Zoisite has a lot to do with removing negative energy or negative influences, finding one's true path, being able to separate out one's gifts from others' gifts or others' influence. So it really helps if you've been feeling overly influenced by someone or something perhaps that's happened maybe in the past. It really helps you also find your true voice, your true direction. It's a very nurturing, protective stone. It's good also for when you're striking out on your own, doing something more individualistic, more unique, moving out more into the world in this way. I like to say it's also really good about connecting in with your own individual unique gifts, kind of separating yourself out from others and being okay in doing so. So I'm going to keep that here. And then for this card, you got what is already with you. Oh, that kind of goes with a zoisite. What is already with you. And then you got the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Well, that really goes with that stone. Okay, so I'm going to take some tarot cards, oracle cards. You know, sometimes I like to build the reading with you. And we're going to do one, I'm finding, with career, finance, one with your relationships in your life, and one that's just kind of general, like it could be health, it could be anything that spirit feels that you need to know, anything your higher self wants you to know at this time. So we're actually going to do 3 piles. This will be for relationship, and then Spirit's guidance, anything you need to know, anything that's coming up for you. I'm finding there's a lot of change that's happening right now for many people. There's just a lot of, obviously in the world, a lot of uncertainty, but there is a lot of individual change that people perhaps wanted to make before the pandemic or due to the pandemic, and people were not able to make those changes. So just listening to what Spirit has to say. So if I get a little quiet, that's what I'm doing. A lot of transition with you, and definitely that whole idea of leaving the past behind is really important for you right now. 2 wanted to come out. So I would say, and also becoming yourself, your own self, more authentic, feeling more genuine, like this is what I'm really about. This is what I need. We have one here with that. Hearing your own voice, soul story number 1. A lot about hearing your own voice. What is within you, it's already there. It's already there. Whatever it is that you're embarking upon, the information is already within you, the direction, the guidance. You really do know what to do. Wow, I'm getting 4 cards. Wow, okay. So let's see. Some of you, I'm seeing you moving actually to a warmer climate, or it's hotter where you are. It's getting hot, or you're moving to a hotter climate. Oh, okay. One thing I love about doing readings is that it's really a good it's really a good to keep kind of in with your own intuition, to keep in sync and alignment with your own intuition. All right, so let's see what's coming up for you as far as business. I'm hearing with you, business. The past is behind you. There's new possibilities. Okay, so you've got the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, practice compassion, seeing things from a fresh perspective. Got Taurus, the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. And you got Chariot, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. Luck, you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Okay, so this is more finance and business. I feel for you, I clearly heard the word business, finance, money. I feel that it's taking time to do what you want to do. You really just have to persevere and move ahead. I do feel that you're getting clear about what it is that you want and how to go about it. I feel has been or will be, or you're in the process of a course correction, maybe changing your direction or what it is that you want to do. Be optimistic. There are a lot of opportunities coming up for you on a business level. One of the things I feel with you, soul story number 1, that on a soul level, this message is coming through from your higher self, even though we're going to get to that higher self messages. I'm getting that this, and by the cards, that this has a lot to do with you trusting yourself and your vision or your way of doing things. And there's been a lot of, for many of you, a lot of influences in your past of, oh, you should do it this way, or do it this way, or go this way, go that way. And you've really been getting the chatter out. I mean, the 3 of Pentacles, look at that. You're just becoming more satisfied with your work or how you envision things, right? This painter, a painter paints what they see, what they feel, how they interpret. There's many kinds of painting, right? I mean, surreal, realism, even different modalities or different mediums, watercolor, gouache, oil. All of those change the way someone is painting, let's say the same thing. Let's say you're going out with 10 different people to paint a seascape or landscape or the sunset. It's going to be different by the materials that are being used. and by that person's vision. So you do need to protect your vision a bit, and also to trust yourself more, but also allow the patience, because I feel you're developing something new. There's something new coming through you. You're not going back to the past or to do what you did before or how you did it before. I feel for many of you there is some kind of, could be a house move as well. Some of you even getting a new car or fixing a car or working on a car. For many of you, that I don't know if you're in sales or you're having to sell your idea, but it's like the right opportunity is going to be coming, the right person to help you, the right situation is coming in. It's like you have everything within you to be successful at what you're doing. And what you're doing needs to now be more fulfilling, more emotionally fulfilling, but also fulfilling in the sense that you feel that you're doing your purpose, your life's purpose, that you feel like you are accomplishing. I mean, this to me sums up the reading of the business and finance, 3 of Pentacles. So if you're feeling that you're not generating the income that you want yet, attracting or making the amount of money that you want yet, it's just going to take a bit more time. Whenever you're watching this reading, it's a timeless reading. I feel like for some of you, it's 3 weeks, 3 months, that there's going to be, many of you, it's going to be months, that there's some kind of big breakthrough coming in. For some of you, it could be 3 days even at this reading, because I feel like even with this card here, what is already with you, it's like you're really opening up to more abundance, your increase. I do hear increase in finance. But if it's not happening immediately, maybe that's why you're at this reading, it's just taking longer because you're having to build something new or learn something new. But I do feel that there's going to be a lot of satisfaction in your work, satisfaction what you're doing. Working with groups or collaboration would be good. This is a time for teamwork. Even though this woman is painting, there are little elves at the bottom. So there is some form of teamwork. So either acknowledge the team that you have now, maybe delegate more, have them do more, or you need to ask for more help. Some of you, I hear it's even in a family situation. You need to say, hey, I need more help. You need to help out more around the house. If it's, work situation, you need to ask for help and to have that support. Some of you work within a company or group that it's like family. Definitely coming out of a past that was more challenging or not as fulfilling is what I'm hearing. So you're changing that up. But the key is not to be overly influenced by others' needs, others' focus. Some of you, this is going to be good time management also, because you do have a chance to really create this amazing breakthrough if you bring the focus back to you and don't get overly influenced. Okay, so now we're going to look at relationship. And again, this could be some of you are perhaps wanting to be partnered. If you're already partnered, you'll just have to see how this fits. If this could be love relationship, romantic love, new relationship. We're just going to see what comes through. The cards you got, wow, 2 of Cups. That's definitely about synergy, alignment with the higher self. Death, rebirth. Oh, these are the cards that came out extra. The Moon. Tower. Two of Swords. Now I find it interesting because in the business part of the reading, finance and career, you got 4 swords. So there is something about having to take a pause or take a time out, even with that Moon card. You got the Star. Kind of see where this is going, but let's see. You got the 3 of Swords. There's the past. I thought so. Okay, 3 of Swords. That's why Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups, and Nine of Wands. Oh, past life. This is again past. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay, on this part of the reading, I do feel like I'm reading for different people, but I am getting a big divorce, separation, moving on. There's a past life connection, but I also feel it's past life, this life. Like somehow your old life is over. You're starting anew. And it's a bit stressful right now. In your head, kind of in your feeling, there's a lot of emotions that are coming up. One thing that's really helping you is your career, is your focus on other activities in your life. That's really helping you. So if you have other interests, that's greatly going to be helping you. Well, then you got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Well, if you want that, it's up to you. You can return, you can decide. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then you've got Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. That's that zoopsite. Well, you've got the star here, which is Aquarius, and then you've got the Leo card here. So I definitely see what's happening here for many people. Now, if you are in a relationship, there could have been a rough patch and things are just getting calmer or getting back together, or maybe one of you or both of you wanted more commitment, and now that's ascending. Your relationship is going to that next level. Now, for a large part of this soul story, though, the soul group that I'm connecting to, I feel that the past relationship, you somehow had to sublimate your dreams, your goals, your desires. You put either stuff on hold, or you just didn't go forward. Maybe that's why this person is coming back into your life, because now you're starting to really shine. Your past is behind you. Some of you are still healing from it, but you're moving forward. And you're really shining. So people are starting to notice you. Romantically, I feel like there's those of you that want to be in a committed relationship, whether engagement, marriage, living together, however you term that, that is definitely coming. I do feel for some of you, there is somebody from the past coming back, and you have to decide, is it something that you can work out and ascend to that higher level? Because you're already ascending to that higher level. It's now for you, is this person the right person for you? Is it the right partner? They may have been in the past, but are they now in the present and where you're going? Now, zoopsite has to do with not being overly influenced. Understanding your needs and wants, your uniqueness, your gifts, and not letting people, whether it's negative influence, negative energy, or just maybe somebody that's more overbearing, or maybe somebody that's more assured in a certain direction or a certain belief or an idea. You're coming out of a lot of change. So, you've got the death, rebirth here, the moon card. You're in Tower. You're changing your structure, the way that you think. You've changed some of your beliefs, your ideas, what you now need and want. By this reading, I'm seeing there's certain people in your past, even this lifetime is like a past life. It's almost like you're night and day. You've made a lot of change, and you're making more and more change. So use this energy as zoopsite. Maybe even keep it in your pocket or your purse or backpack or whatever by your bed, or just hold it that, you are enough. Everything that you have is within you. You don't need anybody or anything to complete you, simply to complement you. But this is the time, maybe you were more moldable, more overly flexible, in situations, and now you know you're like Leo. You're like, no, this is my life. I'm the king of the jungle. It's my kingdom, my queendom, whatever. It's almost like your masculine energy is now allowed to come out more. You're directing more of your life. Now, I am hearing with this Nine of Wands that through this situation, this passage, you're going to have more strength, but not to cut off. Don't get defensive. So whether it's this person coming back or a new person, your relationships, all relationships are ascending to a new level. You're up-leveling your relationships. What you offer, you're seeing that what you offer has been a lot and it wasn't reciprocated as much in the past, or wasn't as much of an even exchange. So now you're holding back a little. You're letting your own inner light guide you. You're really being guided by your soul light. You're really looking at yourself and saying, what do I want to do? What's right for me? So this guidance and you listening to your own inner knowing is causing you to up-level in all areas of your life. You see the up-leveling, the first reading where we did with the career and finance, that's up-leveling. Relationships are up-leveling. So you're in a up-leveling. Now with the Three of Swords there, there could be some sorrow, there could be some issues coming up, or there could be some memories of the past, or this person coming back in to connect with you or reconnect with you could bring back some memories. I want to ask, is this... I almost feel like you're this beacon of light and you're putting out this different vibration, this different density of light or luminosity of light that's attracting a different type of person in your life, or different types of people, different type of work situation. If it's work, collaborative situation, create help, different types of significant other, love relationships. It's a different type of person now that you're attracting. And Spirit is saying you don't want to carry anyone. You don't want to carry anyone. You've got a lot on your plate, a lot to do. You don't want to let anyone over-influence you. I would say if someone's trying to over-influence you, then that would not be a match. If someone's supporting your vision or what you see or your beliefs, then it's more of a match. Or if they're in sync, if there's more resonance about how they view things or see things, then that's more of a match. But it's like, I feel like through this reading, Spirit is saying, in your higher self, I feel like a lot of you already know this, that you're uncoiling from the past. You're winding out from the past. Okay, let's see what the messages are for Spirit, whether health or whatever. Five of Swords. Empress. And the Hermit. I'm hearing trust your own inner knowing, trust your own light. Even if you feel like you're alone or on your own, those of you that aren't in a partnership, with relationships with a significant other, more romantic, there is somebody coming. There is a relationship coming in for you. Third house, your potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. Well, you could meet this person in your local neighborhood, online local neighborhood, or offline. I kind of feel for a lot of you, it is local, and it may have something to do with a car, or you're driving someplace, or you I don't know. There's something with. It's not a far drive, or they don't live a far drive. You're going to be surprised at how close they live. When you got romance, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Well, that's for those of you that are in a relationship that maybe hit a patch or got a little stale, or you haven't felt as connected. Maybe you've been busy with work, or they have, or preoccupation, family, kids. It's saying to bring more of that attention and affection to them and open up to it. Maybe do something fun together, something romantic, something heart connecting. even just a great conversation, a long walk together, you know, something like that. Again, those of you that are not partnered, that would tell me that romance is starting to come into your life. Oh, wow, look at this. You have committed to a sacred union. Okay, Spirit's telling me, get the cards out. Earth Angel, guardian of the earth and her children. Remember, I kept saying there's something with children. So whoever's watching this, you may have children. That's been a factor. Earth Keeper, you have been sent to protect Mother Earth. So you've got Earth Angel and Earth Keeper. Frequency Shifter, you receive and shift frequencies of the universe. Okay, let's see the message. Okay, so there's a lot for you, Spirit is saying, about communication and in communicating your word, whatever that is for someone. For some of you, it's your needs and wants. Some of you are writers, or you're doing some form of communication or teaching. Your higher self wants you to get out more into the community, to start stretching out more, whether walking around, biking, going for a drive. You know, they say something about your local area and just on the other side, whatever that is, just on the other side of the road, tracks. I'm seeing train tracks. I'm also seeing like a long river, just on the other side. So it could be a city that's close to where you are, or town or village that's close. And there is no competition. They're guiding me to bring you back to you have what it takes, what you're embarking upon. Each of you will know it'll be different, but you have what it takes. The thing that I hear from your guides and source energies that's coming through is that you need to get support, allow support, not to try to do everything on your own. And you're wondering, can I do it? Can I do all this? And I'm hearing yes. Everything that you have, all the capabilities, all the abilities, the strength is already there. It's within you. It's within the situation. Contracts will be forthcoming. You'll be signing an agreement. Those of you that are looking for a job, you will be getting that job or position in a career position. This time you're going to have time for relationship. You're making the time, you're carving out the time for yourself, for relationship, and your career or something that you're doing. Some of you are volunteering, or you're doing some charitable work also, I'm hearing. Some of you do have a lot on your plate. You really do. You're balancing a lot. I mean, I can see this. It's like you're overwhelmed. But you're strong. You've got the 9 of Wands there. So that's telling me that you have strength. You have strength to move through or do whatever you want. There is the cooperation there with the universe, with your higher self. You're connecting. That genuine true you, that's access through the higher self, the soul. You're connecting more to that part of you. I feel the biggest message for you is having the trust in what you're doing, and the trust that you have enough, you know enough, you are enough, and not to get pulled off. Even especially, that's going to be your learning lesson, is what Spirit is saying. Some of you work with spirit guides. I'm getting the message that it's about staying on track, even in relationship. That you either don't get swept off, or if you get with someone that perhaps has a stronger personality, that you don't just give in to give in. And this has been the gift, is to connect into the hermit, your own inner knowing. Okay, hold on. One of the guides that's coming in is talking a lot about cooking and nourishing and nurturing food, self-nurturing. I'm also getting that from this Empress card. So you may be alone, but you're not on your own, or you may be on your own, but you're not lonely. You have times of being lonely, of course, but there are people around you, some of you, you have children, or you're seeing more people, you're out and about more. The way through what you're going through is the self-care, the nurturing, the focusing on what's fertile in your life. Where's the abundance? Where's the fertility? Where's the creativity? And that, connecting into that kind of Leo energy, the king of the jungle and the empress energy is what attracts the right people and right situations to you, okay? So you are in a phase, you're starting to get into a phase where you're going to be attracting more, drawing in more of what you need and want, and then in generating. Again, there's an ascension taking place. You're ascending to a new level in work, career, and finance, and in relationship. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am receiving and experiencing all that I need and want on a higher level. And for some of you, I am receiving and experiencing all that I need and want on a higher vibrational level. So whether you look at it as just levels and steps or vibrationally, all in your life is ascending to a higher vibrational frequency. All right, let me know if this resonates for you. Take good care, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hi, Soul Story number 2. So I'm definitely getting a lot of abundance for you, and just a lot is opening right now in your life. Some of you have come, maybe I hear closed down, but I'm hearing shut down. Some of you really had to shut down. Or you were in an environment that really didn't suit you, or you outgrew it. And for some of you, I feel it was like painful to be in this situation or this environment. And that's for some of you coming to a close, and some of you that's over. You got the sodalite. Some people call it sodalite or sodalite. This bridges the mental, emotional, the spiritual, the again, I'm getting a lot too with you with financial new openings, new avenues of income is what I'm hearing. Sodalite also bridges the logic, our logic and reasoning with our intuition. It really helps to fine tune that gut knowing, those insights, flashes of insight, opening up to be guided to the best possible decisions. So you're receiving a lot of input right now from Spirit. There's just a lot of energy coming through you. And what I'm hearing is that it's also about, with this sodalite here, it's also about for you that you don't get caught up in logic alone, or analyzing, or the ego aspect of you, that you're bringing in the higher perspective. Work with the third eye chakra would be beneficial, and the throat, I'm hearing. Also community, really important for you at this time. So you chose receiving. And look at the energy around this card. That's one of the things that you're really tapping into, Soul Story number 2, is that everything comes from source energies. There's an energetic component to everything. And you open to the energy of it, then you open to the form of it. And then you've got playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So being playful, lightness, taking things lighter. Again, so sodalite can sometimes be when people are too much thinking, too much in the mental realm, too much in the mind, too much analyzing, too much logic. This could be feel your feelings more, be more in your, your senses, and more intuitive. Now, what's very interesting is I was using one of my favorite decks that I have, the As Above is So Below deck, but when I cleared the cards, the message for you from your higher self was, we want to use a different deck. the Light Seers deck, which is a much more playful deck, by the way. So your team, your spirit team is on it. Your higher self is on it. They want much more play. And see, that's, there goes the card. That's playful too, right? That is a form of play. Like, I could have kind of been stuck in the mode and go, no, I'm using the Light Seers, and I'll clarify with the, but no, the message was, no, this is the deck to use. So let's see, we're going to look at finance, career, definitely getting an up-leveling with you, even financially, what you're asking for, if that makes sense. What you're asking for. Some of you asking for a raise, or you're raising your rates. Whoa, okay. See, you've got a lot of energy here. The cards are speaking. They're jumping. They're speaking. Let's see. I'm getting channeled divine messages. I'm getting some kind of online store or online presence too. I'm really proud of you. Wow, soul story number 2. You are really, this is going to be for relationship. There's something that you are overcoming, some fear that's really making a great impact on your life. One more. Not sure what it is, but you know what it is. There's some impact, or you're making a great impact on the world, or you want to. You have a great vision that you're doing. Let's see if there's messages from Spirit. So this is the relationship pile. Then we're going to do a stack for general, because I felt some people might have some health, some stuff going on. I felt energy. I don't feel it with you. But let's see if there's any additional guidance from Spirit, or your guide, your higher self. They're telling me you turned a corner. So something you did. Ooh, there we go. You really turned a corner with it. And it's starting to show. Does that make sense? It's starting to pay off. There's something that you've created that's paying off. Those are the messages. Let's see if there's anything else from Spirit. For the higher self. Any messages for the higher one? Okay. Let's see what that is. Let's do this. Okay. Let's look at the tarot here. You've got the King of Wands. Wow, powerful cards. Look at this. The Magician, all major arcana, and Temperance. Oh, King of Wands is not. But the Magician and Temperance. So deep healing, a re-alchemization of your life, of your energy. The Magician. This is why, and this King of Wands, entrepreneurial. So that's what I said. Something, maybe an online store, or something that you're doing entrepreneurial, let's see, is going to be paying off, is what I'm hearing. Let's look at the other cards. And then I see why Spirit is saying for the playfulness, because I really get by these cards that you're majorly dedicated. Whatever it is that you're doing, you are totally dedicated. You're totally locked in. You know what you want. You know where you're going. You're making it happen. And that's that. Some of you have a very important partner, or somebody that you're working with that's helping you, or if not, you don't right now, you're going to have somebody help you in business, coach, career, partner, something. It could be paid, it could be bartered, but there is someone that's helping you, or going to be helping you with your vision, with what you do in your life. You got plain. A journey is indicated, either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. Well, there it is, because you've opened to receive more. The only thing I say is get out of your head, get out of your mind. Don't overthink things. You've got a good grasp of what you need to do. You get intuitive hits of what you need to do. You need to follow that. Fool, have the courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous. See, receiving is also opening up to the universe. It's not just insights or gifts or help. It's just opening up in general. So you got plain, there could be a journey. There could be a journey for work is what I'm hearing. But I feel like you're greatly changed. Not just changing, changed. And you're on this whole new journey. And it's about taking a risk, going for that dream, making your vision a reality. Eagle, you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Got very powerful card, soul story number 2. I feel this. I feel it. I feel just powerful, empowered. You've seen something in your mind. You're making it happen. You're making the changes. You're open to the help, open to the change. You're not letting people hold you back. You're not letting past situations hold you back. You're opening up to more and more and more. You're just open, and you're opening to receive help, receive insight, just receive. You just are wanting to live, and many of you are living a bigger life, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and more full. Neptune, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Well, work with this Neptunian energy. That's what I was saying about you're making your visions a reality. Your dreams are not just staying dreams or daydreams. You're taking those dreams, those visions, the clear vision, the clear sight that you're getting, and you're manifesting a new destiny, a new reality from fate, from what's happened before. You're very inspired. Nothing's holding, the ego, you're connecting to the instinctual awareness. Some of you, the ancestors you're connecting with and working with. So Neptune, very important energy. And then 3rd house, your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. So some of you could be doing something, again, I feel online business. I'm getting a lot to do with communication or social media or some kind of marketing or putting yourself out there more to make your vision a reality. So some of you maybe even asking spirit through prayer or intention, or just asking people in your life or that you meet or do you know anyone that could help me? Or do you know how to do this? You're learning something new, some new skill that's helping you on a career level. I feel that this soul story, the group that has this soul story, you're very entrepreneurial. This is a lot about taking that dream, that goal, that vision, the bigger vision, living from the bigger vision and manifesting. And you have support on the angelic realm, the spirit realm. Look at the wings behind you. So for some of you, it's a spiritual business, or you're bringing more of yourself or your spirituality in your business. Some of you held that back, that part of you, you're integrating it more, but you're making it happen. This is a very successful group. You're in the co-creation of it. Some of you, it's just beginning. You're taking that risk, that leap of faith to make it happen. I'm not seeing anything I feel like the finance will be fine. I feel like I'm going to check and see if there's anything, but I feel like you don't need to worry about the money, soul story number 2. That's not your learning lesson. Your learning lesson is just to follow through on your vision. Be open to receive. And some of you have received a vision of what to do. You've received input or insight as to what to do in your life or next steps. And it's all about following it. I just feel the money will be there. Look, you got 3 of Cups. Doesn't get better than that. 3 of Cups is abundance. 4 of Cups, the ability to pull back, to go within, to look at what's being offered. 9 of Wands, the strength. Spirit is saying, and then the Emperor. So that's success. This is why they're telling me you don't have to worry about the money. Judgment. That might have been the past you, overthinking things, worrying. Am I going to have enough money? Is it going to, dry up? Or, no, you don't need to worry about the money or over focus on it. Do what you need to on an everyday level, practical level, but that's not your concern. It's manifesting. It's your dreams, your goals, your desires. It's that bigger vision and following through on it. Okay, that's what you need to do, is follow through on your vision. The money will be there. That's what Spirit is saying. You're the Emperor, and you're learning how to receive more. So I don't feel the money. This has nothing to do. The finance is fine. It's getting better. If it for any of you that it seems a bit slow or something, I don't feel that, but it's not going to last. If you're in a little slow time or something, things are going to be fine. The finance is going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You just have to keep taking that risk and going forward, and trust, believe, and follow through on your vision, on whatever you're co-creating, that entrepreneurial energy. What is your enterprise? What are you creating? Okay, let's look at relationships. So, I'm not sure with you. Let's see what the cards here. You've got like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. But see, to me, this like attracts like is you opening to receive. You're receiving more of what you need and want, because you are that. You're embodying this entrepreneurial energy. You're embodying the vision. You're embodying the boldness to move forward. New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work, prospects, or for spiritual growth. Well, that's the newness, the spiritual growth, the opening to receive. Let's just see. Let's just put them all out and see what's going on. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Again, that underscores the receiving. Destiny. Passion. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support. Okay, so I definitely feel, and what I get by this reading is you're on your path to destiny. Let your passion, again, be bold. Let your inspiration guide you, your passion. That inspiration will lead to inspired action. I feel many of you are partnered. You have children. Maybe sometimes, family stuff takes key precedence or gets in the way, the needs of others. Some of you in a current relationship are having to forgive and move on. There's been some miscommunication. All in all, I feel like you are forgiving and learning. You've learned some lessons. You're not forgetting, but you're moving on. You're getting your lessons quicker and moving forward. Definitely on your path to destiny. I feel you need to open to receive more help, assistance, guidance, whatever it is. Ask for it. The universe is really at your beck and call. Demand it. Intend it. Vision, work in vision. You get the help. You got the support. For those of you that are looking for a relationship, there is a new relationship coming in with a lot of passion. That's part of your destiny. See, I get new growth, spiritual growth, new business, and you're doing more of what you love. And so you're getting more of what you love. You're doing more of what you love, opens you up to more abundance, prosperity. Some of this abundance, of course, is financial. It's emotional fulfillment. It's connections. It's the right people that you want to be with, that you feel more in sync with and more in alignment. It has a lot to do with you just opening up, with you receiving more. And lightening up is what I'm hearing. Let's see if any messages, is this from Spirit or Higher Self? Spirit team, Spirit guides. Some of you do work with your higher self. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Let's save that for the last. We've got the moon, your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. Cancer, which rules the moon. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. Well, then you've got children here, and then you've got child here. So there may be some things you want to do, but you have responsibilities due to family or children, or there could be concern over a child or children. Some of you are helping your child or children. You're doing something together. I don't know if it's artwork or business, but there's a teaching component. Then you've got divine channel. You connect with and decode frequency from higher dimensional beings. Well, that's what I said. You've got a guide. You connect to your higher self, but some of you have a spirit team. Or guardian of the galaxy, keeper of the stars, fire in my veins, fearlessness in my heart. That's it. You got to be fearless, bold, move forward, be fearless, be bold, do it. Separated, you have steered away from your soul's mission. That's something else. That's somebody from your past. I feel like you're coming more into your own, and that was your destiny. So some of you may have felt like, oh, I got married, I had children, I couldn't do what I really wanted to do, or I had to put this on hold, or I couldn't go back to school, or I had more schooling. There's something that you separated from on your past, but that was part of your destiny, and now it's meant to come back through for you. Automatic writing, channel through writing, decode frequency, deliver messages and teachings from spirit. So that's some of you with the spiritual business. Meditation master, an innate ability to guide meditative sessions and in a myriad of ways. Work with sound, movement, silence, stillness, guided meditations, transcendental meditation, yoga, etc. Anything like that. Well, that with that moon energy, Cancer, it's kind of this Neptunian. You're being asked again to get out of your mind and use the higher vibrational frequency aspect of you through meditation, prayer, intention, especially meditation, I feel. Not to use your logic mind all the time. And so this is saying that's the one thing you need to bring back in for the most success, in your life and in your relationships, or even to draw in a relationship. Love who you are, be who you are, and you will attract the right person, because like attracts like, right? Let's see what this message is. 6 of Wands, trust, faith, victory. So those of you that, and you got passion here too. See, those of you that are opening to a new relationship, you're going to know it by the passion, by the spark, by the, just what you have. You have this energy of, I'm going forward, I know what I'm doing. You're inspired, you're dedicated. That's what you want in a partner. That's what you're going to be drawing in. Like attracts like. So if you've been worrying about attracting something less than or what you had before, you're absolutely not, because you're not the same. You have this, you might have wavered before, there was a flexibility, but you had to. That was part of your path. That was part of your destiny. So you're really on your path to destiny. It's unfolding. You just need to have trust now, have faith, know that you are victorious. You're overcoming and moving forward. You're unfolding, but you're overcoming a lot. So that's the spirit realm. That's your higher self is saying you're overcoming the challenges. You're moving forward. Have faith, trust. Some of you, that challenge is relationship. Now, if you're not, it could be work relationship, that you did have work here also, new opportunities in work, new love. just a lot is new in your life. Soul story number 2. A lot is new. There's a lot of new in this soul group. That there's just a lot of new that you're doing, that you're opening up to. The thing is, you really don't overthink it. That's going to trip you up, the overthinking. You might want to get a soda light. The overanalyzing or trying to strategize at this point isn't going to work. What's carrying you right now is spirit, your spiritual energy. That's what's getting you, your spiritual connection, the God spark. You're getting sparked, and you're getting intuitive hits or messages of where to go or what to do. And that's leading you on your path to destiny. So your passion is it's guiding you. That doesn't mean you're always like feeling on or something, but there's this passion, this drive that's moving you forward. All right. Your Soul Insights mantra is, my passion and purpose that drives me forward comes from my soul. That's what the soul is wanting you to know, the higher self, right? You extend into that higher vibrational frequency of you, it's coming from your soul, your passion and your purpose, your drive. If you overthink it, then it's coming more from the ego part of you. All right, I hope this helped you and gave you some clarity. I'd love to know if it did in the comments below. Let me know. Take good care and shine bright. Hello, soul story number 3. So as I started tuning in on your energy, I heard it's been a long time coming. It's been a long road. We've been through a lot. There's been a lot going on. Now, of course, you got Newmite, one of my new favorite stones. I've had this a few months, and oh gosh, maybe longer, maybe like 4 or 5 months, but it is powerful. Newmite really helps you direct your energy. It has a lot to do with manifestation, and I find it interesting. You're probably not going to be able to see it on this camera because it's a darker stone, but there are flecks of lavender in there, amethyst, similar to the card. I don't know if you can see that. So you're in a major manifesting mode. I feel like you're drawing more to you. There's much more success for you on multiple levels, in multiple ways in your life. And I feel you're a generator. You're able to make things amplify, make them more than what they were when they started or you started in, okay? So let's see what the messages are. The world wants to be written. Wow, are you a writer? Is this about writing your story? The world wants to be written. Yeah, you've got a very important, I'm going to get the cards out because this is finance, this is business. I want to call spiritual entrepreneur or soul entrepreneur energy. I feel like you do have a very important mission or leadership position in your life. For some of you, it kind of weighs heavy, but you're getting better with it, and so you're lightening up with it. It's just who you are, how you are, a lot of wisdom you have from life and what you came in with. Somebody could call you, an old soul. And then the card you got, freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Well, that's also what Newmite does. Newmite clears the path. Any obstacles. It's like pyrite in a way, Got a little pyrite here. Little nugget, pyrite nugget. But even more powerful. I mean, pyrite's powerful too, but it's just more power in a different way. Put that little pyrite there. Wow, the world wants to be written. Freedom, there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Wow, nothing's stopping you. The path is clear. I'm hearing John or Johnson, Jason, J name coming in. Some of you have just recently done a huge move. There's some kind of, well, inner move, shift, but also outer move. You're getting a lot of space around you. Could be farmland, rural land, a lot of land. Some of you, there's something about a land or ranch. I don't know who that's for. So let's see, soul story number 3. Yeah, freedom. Well, you got the green light from Spirit, your higher self. I just see like things really opening up for you. And it's like you get to write your own chapters now. You get to write it out. You get to, you've done the editing, you've done the rewrites, now you're writing it out. This is a good time for you to do a vision board or just write what it is that you want. Many of you already know, but it's just, you're here to manifest. And look what you got, Knight of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. That's the overcoming the obstacles. So it's taken a while. Well, remember I said that while I was tuning in between reading, Soul Story number 2's reading and your reading, I was hearing it's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. It's taking a long time. That's the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving. You got to plant those seeds, even if you have help. Planting the seeds, you have to wait till they sprout, and then after they sprout, they grow a little more, and then they get a shoot, and then they get a branch or whatever, and they get a bud, and yeah. So you're in this process. Then you've got Judgment. So this is telling me that you're on a very special path, and you got the Five of Swords. It's because you're doubting, and you've got the Empress. I'm going to take one more card. And then you've got the Two of Wands, which is dominion, handling things well. So you will have all that you need, all that you want. This is much more about, rather than finance, that your career. Finance will be picking up if you've hit a dip. Or some of you may have found a certain position that you wanted, or job or career, something you wanted. It's not quite lining up. Some of you, it could be a person, a relationship, or someone at work that you're kind of at odds with, or you're not quite in alignment with them, or you thought it was going to be different, or they painted a different picture and it's turning out differently. It's not turning out like the picture they painted or what you thought or what you signed up for. But I am hearing that from Spirit, I'm being guided to this Five of Swords right under the Knight of Pentacles, is not to lose hope or doubt yourself. And also, there is no competition. Okay, there is no competition. There's maybe people doing similar work or the same work as you, but they don't do it like you. So really, right now, I just see there might be little blips. You might hit a little speed bump. There might be a little tiny U-turn, or you might be in a little cul-de-sac and have to come out. But I don't see big blocks. I don't. There's nothing stopping you. The path is actually clear. But all paths have little bumps or little detours, or they slow down. It's like traffic lights. You can hit all those green lights, but every now and then you're going to hit a yellow light or a red light. You're going to hit a stop sign. So the stop sign does not mean you're not on the right path or not on track. That's what I'm hearing to share with you. You are on the right track and on the right path. You just have to allow for things to manifest more. You are handling things with the Two of Wands. You are handling them right. You're handling the energy of the situation, the people, yourself. You are moving into a space of opening up to more abundance and noticing where the true abundance in your life is. Where is the fertility? I'm hearing this is about you writing it out. This is about what is it that you really want in your career, your finance. A lot of you, it's freedom. You want financial freedom. You don't want to have to think about money or the monetary. And the way to it is you're on your path, but you just need to allow for the time. It takes time. That's the message that I get. It takes time. but the abundance is there. It's there etherically, so it's going to manifest physically. Okay? All right, we're going to look at relationship now. Some of you are looking for a partner that's creative. You want more create mates, is what I'm hearing. Some of you are wondering whether to stay with a particular person. I always say focus on yourself, and when that shift happens, you'll know. Like when you attain some of your goals, dreams, and desires. I'm still doing the career. When you've attained some of those goals, dreams, and desires, then you will know whether to stay or move on, or just better to be friends. This is for relationship. I do feel a lot of you, though, it's about your career. You're a bit kind of exhausted. Some of you are fed up or ready to give up, and I'm definitely hearing don't give up. You're about to, there's a lot you're about to manifest or draw in. And I think you know that. It's just you have to, let's see if there's any messages from your spirit guides, your higher self. Okay, a specific message from, your higher self, and a specific message from your spirit guides. Taylor, T name also coming up around you. What else would you like to say? Some of you, your guides have been trying to reach you, and you're hearing but not really paying attention. There's a lot of messages that have been coming for you. So, yeah. The higher self, let me remember that. And that's the spirit team. One more. Okay. All right, let's see. Relationship. You're the only one that had a separating out from the higher self. And spirit guides. Okay, let's see what's coming up for you. Fortune. Eagle, you will soon soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Yeah, see, your mission, whatever you're working on, it's destined to be successful. It will. It's just taking time. And that's one of the things you're having to learn is kind of the 3D world of time or manifesting. Some of you have done it before, and now you're doing it again. So you just have to recall, oh yeah, it does take time. Ooh, look at this. Remember I said there wasn't money, but look at this. Goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. And look at that. So whatever you're working on, do not give up. You're so close. Pisces, the energy is wistful, endless, loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It can confuse. It confuses and softens resolve. No, this is about your dreams. This is about the messages that you've been receiving from spirit, from your guides. Follow that. The first house, what people see and the impression you give. Well, that's because this is all about you. You have the chance to write. This is about write your destiny in a way. This is about you freeing up. It's a lot about freedom for you right now. The path to be clear and having the funds, the finance, the foundation to do this. Okay? You're freeing up, and freeing up is allowing more abundance in your life. Okay, let's see if relationship, what we've got coming up here. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual expectations. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Well, you're very clear now on what you want. You've been through enough relationships, some committed, some married, some engaged, a lot of you, and you know now what you want, that there are certain values that you want, and your spirituality is very important. So we've got courting male, friendship, and family. Now, I'm getting a few things with this. I definitely feel some of you will be dating. If you wanted to know about dating, yes, that's going to pick up. Some of you are in a family. Maybe you're separated or divorced, and so there's balancing, you know, who has the kids, and you're going out or you're stretching out more. Some of you, it is also that you want a family. Some of you are already, you know, have a family. I feel like most people, though, in this reading are unpartnered or single. Now, if you're not single and you're partnered, happily partnered, then this has to do with support and friendship, where there's much more support and a new friend, or you're seeing someone or been talking to somebody that a friendship deepens. Even for some of you, it's a workplace friendship where you've got their back, they've got your back. There's a sense of support. You could even hang out or go to lunch together. If you're online, you maybe text, or there's some rapport. You feel like you have support with this person. Now, keep an open mind. I feel friendship is very important for you in relationship, and maybe in the past it wasn't as important, but now it's really important that you want to have a very strong friendship with the person that you're dating and end up partnering or getting in a committed relationship with. Let's see, you've got receive and love and appreciation. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. I think that's happening with this work case scenario. I think that you're appreciating this support or this help. And this person could also be appreciating you. So again, there's this reciprocity there. Journey to wholeness. Oh, I don't know how that card got in there. That's from my Beyond Lemuria deck. And actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Well, this to me is dual fold. This is why you're looking at someone that's also a friend. You don't just want someone for romance or romantic partner. You want there to be an underlying friendship, and you're going to be watching their actions. You know, are their actions backing up their words? Is it just words, or how do they behave? I feel that you have been on this journey to wholeness. That's going to be the rest of your life, all through your life. Some of you may be, I get a lot with the crown chakra, but I'm also getting indigo children, or you are an indigo child, or you connect a lot with the indigo energy. I'm getting also a lot with the person that you're going to be connecting with, that you could be dance or music, movement, very important to you. Color, you like colors. You're very sensitive to color and sound, and they're very receptive to that, or very honoring of that. Let's see what let's look at your higher self message is. Dreamer. Dreams of prophecy and history. So some of you know that you're about to meet someone. You've been feeling it. You've come to this reading and you've known that. Some of you know that you're going to be living a much different life, you know, or you just moved, you freed up. You're planning this life. Is it going to be successful? Some of you are moving, or you've moved and now you're meeting someone. Got 5 of Wands from the higher self. Let's see what else. 4 of Swords. And King of Cups. This time the person will be part of the soul family, the life-enhancing soul family that you're drawing in. This is about follow-through, perseverance. I'm hearing from your higher self that the self-care and nurturing is really important for you. Your alone time, your downtime is really important. This person that's coming in, there's going to be a very strong soul connection, a very strong resonance. Again, I feel for many of you it starts out as a friendship, or there's a very strong friendship there. There could be a collegial or connection or collaboration between the two of you. Some of you, you're meeting in a social setting, social group, community setting. And then there's small talk, or you could go out with a group of people and kind of hang out. And then it's like I almost see like a few people walking, and then maybe you're a little back further or they're a little back further. And then all of a sudden, they're next to you. Some of you, it's going to be a group hike. It's something with a group. It could be classes or courses or some kind of group setting or community setting. It could be like some kind of group setting or community setting where you're, I feel outdoors. Well, there's some of it's indoors too, but I feel like it's almost like you see this person, you talk with them, maybe you see them on multiple occasions, and then there's one time where maybe you're talking with someone, or maybe you brought somebody to this event, and they're like, oh, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to go do this. And then you're like, okay, and you turn around, and then that person is there, or they're right there, they're walking towards you. So there's a lot of synchronicity coming in this relationship. Okay, let's look at spirit guides. You've got King of Swords, the Empress, that's the Empress twice, and Ace of Pentacles. All is going to be okay. You have a very strong connection to your higher self. You have a very strong connection and relationship with your spirit team, your spirit guides. And they're saying everything is okay. Everything is as it should be. Some of you need to be writing, whether journaling, blogging, posting, writing your story, writing your book. There's financial exchange coming from what you're putting out into the world. Since it didn't come in the reading, oh, that's why. Since it didn't come in the stack about career and finance, your guides want you to reassure you that all is good, all is okay, all is getting better and better. You're opening up more to more abundance. Yeah, and there's going to be tangible reward or results for what you're doing, is what they're telling me. Take it easy, take it slow, take it easy. It's all unfolding, is what they're telling me. And then you got the Union of Hearts, a love connection defies explanation. Look at that. That's what you're attracting. Very beautiful. A heart connection. That's why it's a strong friendship. Now, some of you may be married or have a family or living with someone or whatever, and you may, that this is just saying you have this very strong heart connection, this very strong friendship that's part of the foundation of the relationship. Sacred geometry activator. You have sacred geometric codes to anchor, ley lines. Okay, what do you want them to know about this? You need to be in places of nature where the ley lines are. Ley lines are like our chakras, in the world. Everything has chakras within it. We do, the space that we're in, the houses, everything. So be very just aware of the energies that are around you. What types of energy are they telling me? What types of energy? Use your wisdom. That's what I'm getting from the King of Swords with the owl. Use your wisdom to discern what's right for you, and when is it right for you, and how is something right for you or not right for you. Maybe it's not right for right now, but later. Or right now it's fine, or in the past it was fine, but maybe later it's not. So you're being asked by your spirit team, your spirit guides, to use more of your intuition, your wisdom. They said that you're very inspirational, very inspiring. They want you to put your inspiration, your ideas into words, into some kind of form. Words. Speak, write about it, or something that you have to share with the world. All right, Soul Light, beautiful reading. So beautiful. I feel very, just like, I hope you feel that too. Your guides really want you just to relax in the knowing that everything is unfolding as it need be. Path is clear. Oh, that's your Soul Insights mantra. My path is clear. Everything is unfolding as need be. All right, take good care, and I hope you let me know in the comments how this reading resonated with you.